Welcome to Long Marton. Today we're at the foot of the Pennine Fells in the Eden Valley to show you a fantastic opportunity. Now the property we're bringing to the market, when I come round and show you in a second, you'll see it enjoys fantastic views across the Pennine Fells. It sits in a location which is fantastic. We've got an excellent village community in the village, we've got excellent transport links to the A66, and we've got a very desirable location with leisure activities on the doorstep. You can literally walk out and walk the Pennine Fells and enjoy the beautiful surroundings. Now as I spin around you'll see the property that we're bringing to the market come to view. It's number 2, the Old Goods Yard, which is this property just beside me here. It's currently under construction and under renovation. It's a grade 2 listed property which offers you some fantastic living space. Once converted, it's going to be a 3-bedroomed property which has got 2 reception rooms and a large open plan kitchen diner. The current owners will work with you, and at the pre-market stage there's an opportunity to upgrade choices of kitchens and floor coverings, but at this early stage this property is an opportunity not to be missed. Now throughout the video what I'm going to do, because number 2 is currently under construction, number 1 has already been sold, so I'm going to take you in and show you around number 1 just to show you the spaces. There is some there is some similarities between the buildings. They're very similar, however there's a couple of differences which you'll see on the floor plans. So the video is just an indication of the finishes and of the layout, so please watch the video. I'm going to spin you around, take you into the property, explain the outside space and then show you a little bit more. Okay, so as you saw at the start of the video, this is a view that can be enjoyed off both of the properties, number 1 and number 2. It's number 2 which we're bringing to the market. So just as I spin around, I want to show you the layout. So number 1 has a double carport and then is straight ahead of us. Number 2 is the property that's the furthest away here. So as I wander around, I'm just going to show you internally number 1 so you can see an idea of the layout, and we'll also show you a little bit of the internals of number 2. But there is the opportunity here for you to put your own stamp on this home. The current vendors are working on renovating it and will work with you to maybe make choices to upgrade your kitchens if you so wish. So this space to the front is going to have a small amount of landscape, and you've got a path there which walks all the way around. You're going to have parking space and a lawn to the front. And then as I come around here, just to give you an element of perspective of the size of the plot, we've got beautiful windows, we've got some wonderful stone steps to the side there, and we come all the way round and we're going to have a oak framed carport just here where the pile of mound is, and then this is the gable end of number 2. So you can see it's retaining lots of lovely features. We've got the nice circular window at the top there, lovely coach house style doors. We are on the Carlisle to Settle line, which is an infrequent train service, but this is the history of the building. It's an old goods yard. It's where the trains used to stop and load up the horses and carts to then be delivered. So there's lots of history here. So this is a fantastic place to be. So we're just currently at the moment just a work in progress. So we are on a bit of a building site. But as I go in, I'm going to just explain a little bit more about the build. It's very energy efficient. We've got air source heat pump with underfloor heating on the ground floor and radiators on the first floor. We're connected to mains water and electricity, so all the other services are absolutely great. And what we're going to do first of all is just go into number 2. So it is very much under construction. You'll see we are still a building site, but it gives you a good idea of the spaces initially, and the vendors will work with you to get this completed as soon as possible. So we've got a hallway here. We've got what would be a utility room just through to the left hand side, and then this would be the open plan kitchen space, enjoying those wonderful bifold doors leading it out to a side terrace and then onto the carport. There's an opening through the door to the right hand side which takes us into a sitting room, which is here, and that again you can see it enjoys lovely views across to the Dufton Pike there. And then we've got a small number of steps here which take us up into a second reception room which has got space and a small fireplace there. If you wanted to install a wood burner you could, and you can see you've got lovely window arches there and a doorway which takes us out to the side where we've just been. Now we can't go upstairs at the moment in here, so what I'm now going to do is take you out and show you number one, so that you can see the spaces and how it has been converted, how it looks a bit different once it's been fitted out with plaster and it's been carpeted. It's a completely different property. Okay, so I'm just now stood outside the front. So this property over here is number 2, which is coming on the market with us. But just to give you an idea of what the space is like internally, we're going to go into number 1, which has been recently completed by the owners, and gives you a really good idea of how the space flows. There are quite a lot of similarities. They're like a mirror image of each other, but there are a couple of differences which you'll see on the floor plan. So this is just an indicative video just to show you an idea of what number 2 is going to look like. So as you can see, we've got a really beautiful entrance hallway with a fantastic oak and glass staircase which leads up to the first floor. We'll go up there shortly. But just from this hallway here, we've got plenty of storage. We've got a cloakroom just to the side here. So really good size cloakroom there with a loo and a hand basin. And we've also got a storage cupboard in the hallway too. To the right hand side, we've got a small utility space which is fitted out with a range of cabinets and work surfaces, and you've got a sink in here as well, giving great utility room space to the property. Then we come across the hallway into the lounge. So this is where these properties really start to just show you the spaces that come with a historic building like this. You've got fantastic windows, we've got wonderful features, and the windows at the moment, we've got some metal fencing there, but as the properties get finished, there'll be a nice lawned and patioed parking to the front there. You've got fantastic views across the Pennine Fells and walks in the distance. So this is a fantastic room, bringing in lots and lots of light. The current owners on this property have chosen to have glazed panel doors, but that can be discussed at the offer stage. But the doorway here is a opening which takes us through into the fantastic kitchen. So again, a fantastic space. Just look at this room. You've got a lovely space which has got plenty of room for kitchen cabinets, an island unit. You've got these windows which throughout the house you'll see as we go around have got the original ornate grids on the outside. So you've got lots of lovely features typical of a railway building of this period. It's a fantastic grade 2 listed property which has been maintained and renovated to a really high standard. Look at this space, it's just fantastic. You've got so much room. So this room's in addition to the lounge which we've just been in, and then slight differences on number 2, because in number 2 we do go up a couple of steps into the room to the side, but you'll see that on the floor plan. But look, we've got another reception room here with French doors leading out to the back, and these wonderful windows which are fantastic features, really framing that view across to the Pennine Fells, across to Dufton Pike and to Crossfell. You've got some fantastic views out of these windows, and a great second reception room. So we're going to look around the outside of this one as well, just so that you can see the layout, because what I want to explain is, just looking out the window here, there's a double carport there, which it belongs to number 1. Now on the opposite side of the building next to number 2, there will be a double carport built there as well. So you do have the benefit of a similar size building at the opposite end of this semi-detached pair. And then as you can see here, we've got a wonderful arched feature out here, which is a fantastic space. If we can get outside. Fantastic patio area, but look, you've got such an amazing archway here with doors that go back into the house. So albeit this isn't the property that's coming on the market, it's a property that is attached to it at the other side and is very, very similar. And there's your carport there as well. So there's lots of similarities, as I've said. I'm going to now take you upstairs and show you the spaces upstairs internally, because we've got lots of original beams. We've got some fantastic spaces upstairs as well. So let's keep going and show you up here. So this is a beautiful staircase, a lovely oak staircase with a glass balustrade, and then this wonderful window. And just so that you can look out there, you can see the grid lines there, absolutely beautiful features. But then as we come round, just look at the vaulted ceiling on this landing space. So the current owners have retained the beams, they haven't boxed them in, they've kept them here. And you've got a really sizable landing. Plenty of space here if you want to have a little snug, you want to just utilise the space in a different way, because it is a really great sized landing. So from here we've got 3 bedrooms. So the first bedroom is this one here to the side, which I think is a master bedroom. So we've got some lovely window features and a really good sized room and fantastic beams there. Lots of light coming in every angle. Through here we've got a small dressing area space, which is the left hand side, and then we've got a ensuite bathroom which has got a loo, a shower and a bathroom hand basin there. So this is a great master bedroom suite. You can just see the fixtures and the finishings of being completed to a really high standard. This is bedroom number 2, which again has got the lovely beam ceiling. It's got the nice coach house style doorway there, which is the window bringing the light into the room, and you've got a little bit of storage space in the eaves there up above the beams. Then we've got bedroom number 3, which again is a fantastic size bedroom. So again we've got the arched windows. It's at a lower level, which is actually really nice because you can sit and you can just enjoy the Pennine Fell views, but a great window bringing in lots of light. And then finally we have the family bathroom. So this time we've got an opaque glazing in the windows there, but we've still got those features. With it being a grade 2 listed property, it's all been retained. We've got a fantastic bathroom suite here, and we've got a roof light there as well, bringing light into this room. So I'm sure you'd agree, the finishings and the potential that number 2 has, if it's any comparison to this property, is second to none. It's a fantastic opportunity to, in part, put your own stamp on a property if it's purchased at an early stage, in the pre-market stage. So there's an opportunity for you to upgrade choices of bathrooms, not bathrooms, of kitchens and of floor coverings. But what we need to do is just get you here, have a little look at the spaces that are included, and then we'll talk with the owners regarding the choices that you can make. It's an absolutely fantastic property. Okay, so I've just brought you back out of the house now. So as you can see, we're at the side of number 2. We're going to have some landscaping to the front here. There's going to be plenty of parking for vehicles and a double carport. The access road can come in either way into this property. The best way is to come through the village and head down this road here under the railway bridge, and that takes you back out to the village hall. But there is another access route which takes you this way, down past my car, and then under the railway bridge in a separate direction. Just over here, where we've got some land just to the left hand side where the caravan is, there is planning permission granted for a small number of properties to be built on that space in the future, but they really don't compromise this wonderful grade 2 listed fantastic period property, which is absolutely stunning. So if you're looking for a period home that has been completed and renovated to an extremely high standard, that retains lots of period features but has lots of luxurious finishes internally too, then this may be a property that you should be looking at. Please do give us a call on 01768 881111 and we'll be happy to give you more information.